Hello everyone, it's me, it's Ethan, and welcome back to another video on the Roty SMP. Now, it has been a bit since I've been on the Roty SMP, so I want to try to get back in the swing of things. I've experienced a decent amount of burnout from Minecraft, but I think I'm going to try to kind of get myself back into it, and hopefully, that will be enough for me to kind of get grasped into the Minecraft mood again. As of now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but I do have a few things I want to do, and one is pretty big. Okay, this is something I drew up a while ago. It is a basic outline of what I want my kind of medieval village thing to be. And you can see it is an old screenshot, but I did get a newer screenshot. It's not really lined up, but that doesn't matter. You can kind of see how things are turning out. I have the crop fields, windmill, barn, basically exactly where I wanted them to be. I have the lighthouse over here. And then for the things that I need to do, I have a bunch of paths. You know, I have houses, a market, more houses, a little tavern or hotel type thing, more houses. And then some sort of, probably this is going to be a lot of the farm area down here, but this will probably be where my villagers are as well. If I feel like it, I have more stuff in over here. And of course, the big thing is this castle. This is just, you know, this isn't a final design. I just drew something up real quick. But the plan for today is to get the paths in and to get maybe little outlines of the house shapes, just for me to kind of get an idea of what I want, or to get a grasp of what's gonna go there in the future. Okay, so the current plan right now is to get those paths in and to get kind of like some building outlines in with some cobblestone. How the heck well, I guess I can eat without holding right click. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna put some paths in and some building outlines with some cobblestone. I'll probably actually need to get more cobblestone. Yeah, I shall do a little time lapse of me maybe doing even a little bit of terraforming to make the paths flatter. I'm probably gonna flatten out that little hill over there. Decent amount to do in this next time lapse. Hope you enjoy. Now, the clip where I said that I was going to do the time lapse, I procrastinated basically a whole day because I knew this was going to be a lot of work, and I was right, over 3 hours of time-lapse footage. But you can kind of see where this is going, right? You got a bunch of houses over there along here. There's tavern there, more houses there. This is nowhere near complete. Well, the outline is close to completion. I still have a lot of stuff over here to figure out, and I'll explain why. So the reason why I haven't put any outlines around here is because I want to really focus on world building quite a bit in this village of mine, and I have to put to thought what houses would be set next to a farm. Along this edge will be like more farms, so I won't worry about that, but it's mainly stuff that's here and in that little chunk right here. The last bit that I haven't really touched for outlines is over here around the nether portal, and that is because in the illustration, I'm probably going to show it right here, the castle kind of, you know, it starts right here, so I'm not sure what I would want, if anything, to be obstructing the pathway or be next to the pathway up to the castle. So I will figure that later on down the line. Oh yes, and before I forget, the cliff that is underneath the windmill, I think I'm probably going to continue it along the other side of the bridge here, probably up to like right here. Then this side will be just covered in houses, so I won't really have to worry about that. And plus, some of them could be down near the water, which could be cool. Even though this is very little in the grand scheme of things, I'm proud that I'm starting to make more progress towards the final village. Now, there are a few specific houses that I know are going to go in specific places. Like, this is going to be some sort of check-in place, because it's right next to the gate, and like, people would come in and check in there. They'd ask like, what's your business here? Blah, blah, blah. You know, just a bunch of world building stuff. Then a bunch of houses. This one, I'm kind of working with the terrain here. I think it's going to be like a boathouse or something, because there's just no jutted in part of water. So I was like, oh, that could be kind of cool. And then the big long outline here is going to be the tavern slash hotel thing, and then there's going to be a little market around this fountain. I'm probably going to improve this port area as well, clear out all those trees. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm starting to get back into swing of Roty SMP after like a month and a half. But yeah, that's good. Hopefully I'll continue the grind on the SMP. Now, I must admit that I'm kind of bored of building and stuff, terraforming and all that. So, at least for now, I'm going to take a little break, and I want to try to obtain an item, and that is Tridents. I want to be in the air. We are not going to the end yet. That is something that everyone on this server has to agree on a specific date to do. So, next best thing, a Riptide Trident. Trumpite already has a Riptide Trident, which kind of inspired me to get one of my own. I was gonna get one no matter what, because they're just quite fun and a really nice mode of transportation. So, at least for the next little bit, I am gonna look for Trident drowns, and I'm gonna, hopefully, fingers crossed, get like 1 or 2 Tridents. You don't have one either. Please, 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 please. Just make it easy for me, please, 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 please. Yes. Yes. An hour later, I'm going home. Okay, loyalty 2 is not what I want. I want Riptide 3. Riptide 3 is what I'm going for. Yeah, I guess I'll take a look at the villagers over there. Breaking 3. Let's get him paling, I guess. Mending. And I could get 2 Riptide books. But I think I'm gonna try to do that with Enchanting. Okay, wait, this is loyalty first, right? Yeah, okay. So I suppose... just do that. Bonk. Riptide 3. Okay. Yeah, I am glad that... oh, and it came as in breaking too. Nice. Nice. Okay, perfect. That was way quicker than I thought it'd be. Now I can heal this up real quick. Okay, well... I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. New transportation method. And it's good. I can't wait to get Elytra as well, because this Trident combined with an Elytra is going to be wicked fun. Okay, so it has been a few days since I got this Trident. And the reason why it's been a few days is I didn't know what else to do for the rest of this video. So I took a few days to think about it. Went on a Trombite stream, hung out with him and Crash, and we kind of just hung out. And while we were doing that, I thought of an automatic Melon and Pumpkin farm, because this is completely just aesthetics and visuals. You know, dig down somewhere underneath here, and actually have an automatic Melon and Pumpkin farm. Now, I did do a bit of testing, and the sounds of pistons and minecarts on rails disappear around like 15 blocks down, but I just want to be safe and probably dig like maybe 25-30 blocks down, because over time the constant rolling of minecarts and the constant sounds of pistons can get quite annoying. So yeah, if you're just up here, I don't want you to be able to hear any of that. Oh. I did not foresee this happening. Now, let's see. Wanted to go like 30 blocks down, so I still technically could... oh, there's another cave? I mean, I might as well build it in this cave, I suppose. It definitely would save a lot of me, like, digging out stuff. I mean, I'd still have to dig out some things, but just not out to the extent. But at the same time, I'm probably gonna have to clear out a decent amount of water. Now I think the first thing that I'm going to do is at least light up the surrounding area around where I'm going to do most of my building. If the cave is in fact a bit too big, then of course I just won't light up all of it currently. Yeah, I just don't want to be bothered while I'm actually making the farm itself. Okay, so the plan for down here is I'm gonna have both melon and pumpkin farm, probably behind glass because I like being able to see farms while they're working. And then on each side, there's gonna have storage for the melons and the pumpkins respectively, so we won't have them mixed up. Okay, so I've gotten the collection system kind of started. Of course, it's not set up and hooked up to the chest yet. There's going to be a hopper minecart, and this is going to be underneath the farm collecting all the item drops. Then, of course, it's going over to the chests. Okay, so that's everything with rails that needs to get done. Now I can actually get started on the farm itself. Okay. Finally, the farm is basically complete. All I have to do is put in the hopper minecarts, and of course fill up all the hoppers that need to go into the chests. But besides that, everything else I need to do is just purely aesthetic and visual. If you don't know how melon and pumpkin farms work, the automatic ones, observers detect when the actual plant changes, and once all of these plants are fully grown, then the only changes that they'll do is they'll grow a pumpkin, and then the observers will detect that, pick up the signal in the redstone dust. Redstone dust goes to the block, which powers the piston, which breaks the melon or pumpkin. So all I need to do now is make a crap ton of hoppers. For now, I can just put them on the first couple of chests because there's a good chance that I won't need a lot of the storage, at least for a little while. I can actually just let them go. And hopefully yes. And it makes its way up, so that's perfect. Okay, well, I think the last thing I'll do in this episode is actually decorate this place instead of it just being in a cave. I think I'm gonna have a little time lapse of me building an interior for this. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so the automatic melon and pumpkin farm is complete. And I will admit, I like it. I want to do some probably detailing on the floor, and I probably have way too much storage for what's needed. But I'm glad that I'm actually starting to progress with like building farms and, you know, all of that. So yeah, that's nice. So yeah, I think with that said, I've done not as much as I wanted to do in today's video, but we did make progress. 3 hours of terraforming and placing blocks for an outline for my future village. That took so much longer than I thought it would, but it is a good step. And then of course I made this nice melon and pumpkin farm. And actually, yeah, I completely forgot Trident too, which I'm so glad, like, I've been using this so much, and it is so nice. Just for an extra mode of transportation, especially since it is indeed quite quick. I know it's been a while since my last Roty SMP video, and I know that my upload schedule is a bit wacky, so for those of you, my subscribers that tend to stick around, thank you for dealing with my extremely slow upload schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.